Sometimes saying goodbye is the best thing you can do. Not everyone you meet in your life is meant to stay with you forever. Some stay longer than others, some go as swiftly as they arrived. At first, of course, you have a hard time coping when people leave your life, especially if what you're really hoping for was for them to stay. It can be hard to say goodbye sometimes, but time goes by and you realize that things always happen for a reason. You learn that some people go because they're meant to go. Some people leave quietly, no arguments of any sorts, just fate itself. Getting to work and saying goodbye for you. It can be because of one of you had to move someplace else and the communication dwindles a bit by bit until the phone line just turns completely silent. They leave so quietly and so quickly that you don't even notice until you see them one day and remember that you once had their phone number memorized. But by that time, you know that things are over and done already. And there's not too much you can do to change that. They moved on with their lives. And so have you. There are others, though, whose leaving leaves you in pieces. Their departure is terribly chaotic because you try with all your might to make them stay. Only they couldn't. And sometimes they just wouldn't. It would hurt so bad. You'd feel as though life is testing you, and maybe it is. Maybe that's life's way of telling you something you need to learn. You wouldn't know that immediately, of course. You'd have to go through the phases of grief and loss first, before the message comes across to you that it is okay to live life without them, and the time in between, that would be where the learning process takes place. You'll have to wake up one morning and another morning and thinking about what you did wrong to make them leave you the way they did. You'll have to fight your way through the memories because a lot of things remind you of them. A song, a movie, a certain scent, anything that you associate with them. A lot of things make you think of them, and if you don't think that that's the hardest challenge of all, then I don't really know what is. But when we have to go through all of this pain to come out on the other side, you'll go through a lot of things, but I know that you'll find the strength in you to heal and get better and grow from the experience. You'll have to help yourself find a way out of the victorious cycle because you have to realize that there's a slim chance for them to suddenly go knocking on your door to be let in again. It will feel as though you're going in circles, but I promise you that eventually things will turn out fine. You'll be fine. Even if it takes you weeks or months or even years to get used to the feeling of not having them around, know that everything will be okay in the end. Even when your struggles will wake up one day with different thoughts in mind, thoughts not involving those who left you behind. One day you'll wake up and you'll just be fine. In the end, you'll thank them for teaching you that your life should never revolve around them. You'll thank them because you wouldn't realize that goodbyes are meant to teach you a thing or two about life. It's just a matter of when you will unveil the lessons for yourself. Once you realize that your main focus should be on you, you'll begin to see the seasons and the reasons why you were better off without them. And by the end of it all, you'll be surprised to know that only this enlightenment will remind you of the people from your past. Not a song, a movie, a certain scent, just a brand new wisdom.